This Beezy. What up, though? Giving y'all a solo review. Today I'll be talking about the EP by Wes Pendleton and Tragic Hero. MC producer, entire project. MC. It's like Paulo Brown, OC, Gangstar. You got Primo Guru. So this is what I'm kind of like a fan of. I love producer MC projects, whether if it's a EP, LP. I like it. That's what I love. So I can appreciate a project like this. First off, the project is called The Resistance. Wes Pendleton Tragic Hero, The Resistance. That's the name of the project. First off, starting with the title, The Resistance, you can tell by the title and then by the album cover. It looks very political, like it's a political driven album. So, and I never heard of Tragic Hero before. I never even heard of him until this project. So this is my first time going into, this MC's work, listen to his work, and I can say I was pretty impressed. Like I said, the title and the album cover, like I said, give you a political driven type of theme for the album. So he starts off, going in and going off political, talking about political stuff. Can't think of the top of my head. The chorus for the first track, Against the World, where he say, America, you think there's someone else's terrorists, kill me as 100 more of us or whatever. It's pretty much saying that we thinking other countries are terrorists when, it's terrorists here in America as well. You think you kill me and there's plenty more of us. So I like that message he was saying in that hook. Going in, I was expecting, I'm a fan of Wes Pendleton, so I heard a lot of his beat tapes and other stuff he produced before. So, when I first heard Against the World, I was like, okay, he might have this kind of production going on this whole album. Then they got the track 2. Let's see. Then they got the track 2, The Resistance, which was, I think it was featured Alex Faith and Dre Murray. And the beat on there was very like kind of up tempo-ish, party-ish type track or whatever you want to say. I guess you want to, not really commercially sounding, but it was a lot different from what I was expecting to hear. So one thing I can say about this project is that, the sound is not, the production wise is not too repetitive. So, Wes Pendleton, he switched it up. He went from giving you a little bit of like kind of slow tempo soul, kind of like soul sampling production. Then he gave you some kind of like, high tempo, sithy type of sounds where I was like, oh, okay. But, the good thing about it, like I said, never hearing this MC Tragic Hero, I was wondering, was he going to outshine production? Was the production going to outshine him? But I thought these two pretty much meshed really well with the theme and the flow of this album as far as production and the the MC. I feel neither one of them outdid each other. I thought they meshed pretty good, which is sometimes you can get that in a producer MC only type of album where it's just a producer producing the whole album and then you got the album. Sometimes the production can outshine the MC. Sometimes the MC can outshine the production. So I think with this EP, it's a 7-track EP. I think with this EP, you get what it was good. It was a good solid project. In My Arms, that was one thing I was kind of conflicting with this project. It was kind of like, what's the resistance? Because, at first you start off with these political driven songs, but then you kind of, Open Arms, In My Arms and Pretty Darling. Pretty Darling kind of takes me into that like black girl lost type of theme, I guess you want to say, where he kind of talks about a female going through different trials and tribulations and stuff, a female or a particular lady friend going through trials and tribulations. And In My Arms, he kind of talks about, I guess, like relationships. That's what I got from it. A Tragic Hero, if you watching this or whatever, you see this, let me know what you was going with that In My Arms. But it seemed like in the middle, those two songs, kind of threw off the theme. I'm like, okay, what's the resistance? What are you resisting with those two songs? So that was probably my negative thing, I guess you can say about it, that I'm kind of criticizing you on, I guess, if you want to call it that way. But that's just my opinion on that. But other than that, man, the tracks are good. It's nothing wrong with the tracks. Nothing wrong with them at all. It just kind of threw me off. It's like, okay, you start off with songs like Against the World, The Resistance, and The Only One Left, and then you give me Pretty Darling and then In My Arms, and I'm like, Okay, what's the resistance there? You know, I'm all pumped up. You got me dead presidents on Against the World, and then you come and get me In My Arms. I'm like, huh? What? So maybe it's a twist. Maybe I missed something. I don't know. So just let me know if you're watching this. And another one, I got it. That's another one where the production, I'm like, okay, you know, Wes Pendleton kind of showing he can do almost pretty much do it all. You know what I'm saying? He can give you those up-tempo kind of party type of, I guess, not, I can't even say party. I'm sorry, I keep saying party. But like, it's just a different type of feel, different production from his soul sampling production. So, you know, for him to switch it up throughout this EP, and a short EP at that, you know, 7-track EP, for him to do that in this EP and still the MC delivering, you know, good content, his flow, got good lyricism. I think Tragic Hero, just from what I'm listening, you know, he's not he wasn't cussing. So I'm wondering, is he a Christian artist or whatever? You know, not anything wrong with that. If he's a Christian artist, this dude was pretty dope. I recommend. I'm gonna try to listen to any past previous projects that he released, because this is my first time ever hearing the Tragic Hero. But you know, it was pretty good. I thought this was a pretty damn good project. I love the bonus track. I wish you'd have gave me more than one verse. That PRS bonus track. Oh. What do PRS stands for in that track? I was trying to listen to it too many times and trying to see, like, where were you going with it? Like, what do PRS stands for? What was you trying to go with that? I was coming up with my own little acronyms, what he was thinking of for that with the PRS. But that bonus track was dope. You gave me one killer verse, which was good. But I was like, okay, damn, where's the second verse? And then it ended. So I was like, man. But that, you know, other than that, man, this project is a good project. I enjoyed it. Like I said, my only gripe with that was, you know, I think you kind of went off the theme a little bit in the middle, with the you know, talking about the female and talking about, you know, In My Arms, a relationship. Maybe that's what some of the resistance is. Sometimes we have resistance in relationships, or you know, a female have resistance growing up through hard times. So maybe that's where he was going. I don't know. But overall, I give you, you know, thumbs up on this project. Love it. Liked it. Okay, I can't say I loved it, but I liked it. I enjoyed it. You know, it was worth copping. You know, you can cop this on iTunes, I believe, Amazon. I don't know if they got any websites or anything where you can go purchase it, but you know, I got it off of iTunes. It's a digital release only, so you know, I got it mainly just pretty much off of Wes Pendleton's, you know, work. I'm a fan of his work, so when I saw him kind of promoting it on Twitter, and I was like, okay, I might have to get at a listen, you know, go ahead and check it out. And plus, I never heard of MC, so going into this, I was like, I don't know what this MC is about. So, you know, Tragic Hero, you got a fan, you know what I'm saying? You just added extra fan. So hopefully, if you're watching this, check this out. Leave comments. I think I'm gonna put the link where you can buy it on iTunes or Amazon or something like that. I put that link in there. But other than that, you know, I enjoyed this project. Kudos to you guys. It's Beezy. See y'all in 2 weeks with my next review, which y'all want me to review next. I know people keep asking me about the J. Cole EP. Might probably talk about that one. I don't think we're going to talk about this as the crew, as the Dead and Hip Hop crew. I don't know, we might get a chance to talk about that project. So if y'all want me to do a solo review on the J. Cole EP, I'll do that. But I just figured I'd kind of shed some light on the project that I think that deserved to get a little bit of shed light on. So Tragic Hero, Wes Pendleton, The Resistance, Beezy, I'm out.
Rex Ho, I paint a portrait of the Lord and not a Corvette. We just ignored vests that couldn't make it up your doorsteps. Is the resistance what cement with our imprints? Light up the incense right at the ending of my entrance. Surrounded, wolves grounded, somehow I gotta love them. When they run out of water, I gotta find them a fountain and place guitars to make